Alright, so welcome to today's video. I'm here to get a bunch of things. So Pick and Pull is having a 4-day 40% off. So it's go time. Mark 4 wagon. So this is why I'm here today. This is a Mark III TDI. And the motor brackets, the front one, back one, are perfect for Mark II swaps, 180 into a Mark II. So I am going to rip all this out, get the mounts. I might get the subframe also, since I'm gonna have the mounts out. I mean, it's not that hard to get everything out, so that's what we're here to do today. So I did a quick check on a couple of Volkswagens that way, and I'm looking for something dry to put under there so I can look underneath, see if the subframe has any, I don't know, cracks or anything in it before I dig into that. And look what I found. Dude, I love these floor mats. So that's, oh, that is awesome. That's already a score. That's already worth coming here today. Let's see. Nothing in the passenger. Whew. Man, it stinks in here. Come on, big money. Oh. Back won't open, so let's go through. Oh, great. Oh, gosh. Whew. Oh, this was like a farm. Oh my, this was like a farm car or something. We got one. I'll look around after I get these parts today. Hopefully we can find another floor mat. Okay, got the Mark IV wagon, got the back for a nice dry spot. I'm like putting this in my little wheelbarrow thing here, and I'm looking around, I'm like, oh, there's the passenger one right there. I'm blind. All right, so sweet, we got the 2 mats. That's awesome. So I got the front end off, and I'm just noticing like a lot of rust on everything. Like more rust than normal around our area. So I'm like, well, before I start really digging into it, try to get the subframe, maybe I should look at the subframe a little bit more. Let's come over here. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it. Yeah, that's a big rust hole. The subframe is totally rusted out. I have never seen anything like that where I live. I know East Coasters, you guys probably, I mean, when I watch your East Coasters videos, I mean, you guys, I can't believe some of the rust you guys deal with, but that is insane. It's totally rusted out. So yeah, I will not be getting this subframe, that's for sure. I'm gonna get a, let's just do this. So I don't see any like, that's still solid. I'm gonna check out the rear one a little bit more, because I can wire wheel this, and this will turn out fine. So not what I thought I was going to be getting today is that little tiny bracket only, but the subframe was all rusted out, and the engine that I wanted out of this other car, somebody already got it. Probably came yesterday, got it. I was trying to wait for this sale to get it. I hope this bracket comes out. It's so nasty, but we'll see. I wanted to get something, but I think the real score from today is the mats. So I mean, I'm glad it came down to get those, and I have a stop to do at a friend's house. We might be doing some trading. So yeah, I'm gonna get those little bolts right there and load up and go to the next. So made the drive the Tacoma Pick and Pull, because I know they had a Mark III here and I want a subframe, and that's gone, so they took that out of the yard. So now I'm walking around to try to salvage my day. There's other stuff I need. This car, I was really hoping it was a TDI, because if that was a Mark IV TDI transmission, that's the transmission I want to put on my 180 in the Corrado, but this is a 2.0 and I don't want that transmission. So yeah, I'm just trying to salvage my day here. But I don't think there's anything here that I haven't seen already, so probably gonna carry this video until the next day, because I'm probably gonna go up north and try to get some more stuff. Welcome back. Next day, driving on I-5. I'm going down south. I'm going to Portland. It's about a 2.5 hour drive. I've never been to this pick and pull, so got down here to South Portland pick and pull. They have 2 Mark IIIs, both here. So I'm gonna get at least one subframe, might get the other subframe, and then I think there's a Mark IV TDI. I'm gonna get that transmission. So we got a lot to do. There is also some other cars I wanted to check out, but this is the thing I really want to get, is the Mark III Mark III subframe. And here is our car that we'll be getting it from. It looks like it's been here for a while. Right where I am here. Subframe about to fall out. All it is, it's hung up on this little steering rack bolt that's coming up. That bolt right there. All the bolts are out, and this thing is gonna fall right out. I think I have the sway bar arm to the arm sway bar that goes into the arm. I got that nut too to take off, but I'm trying to get that thing off, and then this subframe is just gonna fall out. And there we go. One subframe. Mark III subframe. A-arms are out, and I unscrewed the steering rack and obviously undid the bolts from the top to the engine. Bada bing. We got one more, and then we gotta get a transmission. So I moved my production over to the next Mark III. I'm gonna get the subframe for. So I also stopped at a car that I need this lip for. So I got the Mark III subframe. I like taking this stuff. It's all dry. Most of this stuff's already wet under here. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the other car. I think it took me about 45 minutes. Undo the steering rack, and then get the arms out of the way, undo the top of the brackets, hold the motor down, and then pretty easy, it just pulls right out. Second subframe in. That one took me way less time, I think 25-30 minutes. Pretty easy. So now we will go see if we can find a transmission. So here is the TDI Jetta. Jeez, that I was thinking about getting, but I'm trying to get something low miles. Like, I don't want something with over like 200 miles on it, and this looks like a company car, so it probably had good maintenance, but dude, it probably went for a long time. So now I'm just trying to decide if I want to try to take this transmission or not. I'm trying to find a timing belt service sticker. Oh, maybe on the window. I see some paperwork in there. So yeah, I'm gonna look around a little bit, see if I can find some paperwork. If this is a lower mile, I'm gonna probably get it, but if it ends up being higher mile, I'm just gonna probably leave it. So no information about when the timing belt was done last or miles or anything, but my Jetta wagon has over 200. It's like 211 now. And my shift knob does not look even close to being this worn out. And then if you look at the pedals, the clutch pedals really worn out. I mean, they're really worn. Mine's nowhere even close to that. And then the steering wheel too, you can kind of tell it's really worn. So I'm not going to take this one. It's probably got really high miles on it. So I gotta check online to see if there's any other Mark IV TDIs here. I think there might have been one more. Hopefully try to find that one. Hopefully it's lower miles. Really wish this was lower miles. I'd love to get this transmission for my 1.8T swap. I'm just walking around now trying to find something. I don't think there's any other TDIs close to this one though. No, 2.0. Mark IV. 4-cylinder. I like calling them 2.0s. I don't know why. So a lot of times what I forget is I try to keep all the bolts, and when I'm in a hurry I forget the bolts, so now I gotta go back and look for like the sway bar bolts, and I need to find the bolts for the subframe, because usually the Mark IIIs have better bolts than the Mark II. It is such a nice day out. I know I look like a wreck, but it is such a nice day out. So I got all the bolts, and now I'm gonna put some on the subframes and then probably get out of here because I can't find another TDI with the transmission. So I'll check one more last row before I get out of here. Don't need anything off that. 6 W. So here is, this is supposed to be a TDI. Don't know if it's a automatic. Oh my gosh, it's a manual. And it looks like, what did somebody already get off of it? Oh man, I'm gonna see. I wonder how many miles. Oh wow, it's a clean interior. Look at that, the shift knob looks way better. Pedals aren't as bad. Well, I might be grabbing a transmission here. I thought my day was done. I'm gonna try to find some paperwork, see if I can find out how many miles it has on it. The carnage of what's left. If you guys remember in the video, somebody already took this side off, so the motor was like all cockeyed. Dude, it made it almost impossible to get this transmission out. So I had to go to extreme measures to get this transmission out, but I finally got it out. Now I finally get to go home. So all loaded up. I'm really stoked because one subframe's going to my friend that needs it, and then one I always like to have an extra one, got the lip. So that's gonna be it for today. Woo! What a day! The subframes came out so easily, got the front lip. It was such a nice sunny day. I mean, it was warm today to get that transmission. Oh my gosh, fought me for 2 hours. I don't know what these guys got off of it. I think they wanted the transmission mount maybe, and it was hanging off that one side, and everything was just bound up on the passenger axle side. Didn't want to come off. Maybe I made a couple mistakes. I should have done it a different way since it was hanging there a little bit, but it was worth it. It's a nice day. I'm way down here in Portland. I had a list, and I got everything on my list, which yesterday I went to 2 pick and pulls and I got nothing except for that bracket, which I haven't even really looked at yet. But super excited. Made the drive down here, got a lot of good parts. So yeah, I was not going to film for you guys that did the pull on YouTube and wanted me to film. This is for you guys, so hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next video.